All right, here with Brooke Pleger. And Brooke, just kind of take us through the day. Obviously, personal best for you, 1877, a win. What made today so special?
Well, I actually went out on my first throw and I had a foul, so I was kind of nervous. I went out on my second throw and I knew I had to get one in so I could make it to finals and get 3 throws. My second throw, I had like 17 meters, so I knew I would make it in. So going into my third throw, I knew I could just attack it and be aggressive, and I knew I'd have 3 more throws after that. So my third throw was the throw that I had 1877. So.
Just kind of talk about what this can do for your confidence moving forward. Obviously, very early in the season. What can we expect from you moving forward?
Yeah. Well, it definitely boosts my confidence. I want to throw far, but I wasn't expecting to come out today and throw this far. But I definitely would like to this season try and break the school record, which is I think like 63 feet 9 inches. So the throw today put me at 61 feet, so I'm only a couple feet away. And then obviously I want to compete well at the conference meet. We have a lot of great girls right now in the weight throw in the MAC, so it would just be really nice to go out there and compete well and bring home something good for BG.
Have you worked on anything specifically this week with your coaches? Anything different
Actually, I only threw weight one day this week. I'm more of a hammer thrower, but hammer sort of helps my weight a little bit. So I threw weight one day this week, and then we just trained in the weight room, and I took some days and threw hammer. But that's about it.
All right, Brooke, thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
All right, here with Brittany Sinclair. And Brittany, a pretty solid day for you, 3rd overall in the 400 meter, first among Bowling Green participants. Just kind of talk about the day for you and your thoughts.
It was my first meet as a BG athlete. Really, we were just trying to come out here as a team and just prove to everybody that they improved from last year and we recruited really well. Personally, I just wanted to come out here and run a PR, give it my all. This was my first 400 since last year. I didn't run the first meet. So I guess I came out here and ran, and I PR'd, so it was a good day.
That PR, a 58.25, did you do anything different this week to prepare, or just was it kind of the overall training to get to this point?
Well, my coach told me just to worry about the first lap, so I tried to get out in the first lap as fast as I could. So I came through at 200 around 26, so that was really the goal that I was trying to reach. So I think I planned and paced pretty well.
Now moving forward, what can the success of this meet for you kind of do going ahead? It's still fairly early in the season. Yeah. What can we look to see from you moving ahead?
I think I learned from this meet. I need to get some more endurance. It was kind of hard finishing the last 50, so this was just kind of a practice, just to feel where I'm at. And hopefully next meet and the meets after that we can improve. Not only me, but my team as a whole. Everyone else ran really well today, so I'm proud of everyone.
All right, Brittany, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, here with Andrea Alt. Andrea, kind of take us through the BGSU Open. What are your thoughts?
I think it went really good for our first race out. There's a lot of people out. It was really great. I thought I ran a pretty good race for my first time.
Expand on that individually. A close one at the end, coming in second
so
there.
Close.
Very, very close.
Yeah.
Just kind of take us through your mindset going through the race. Obviously a very long one, longest of the day. Mm-hmm. Just kind of take us through your thought process throughout.
Okay. First K going out, I felt great. There was a Toledo girl at the beginning of the race, but she just went out way too fast, and we got her right off the bat, which is always nice to get a Toledo runner. And then the second K, it was a tough second K. I kind of fell asleep a little bit, but then third K, I came back on strong. And then, unfortunately, the last 2 laps, I heard everybody cheering, going crazy, like, she's coming, but I thought I had her in the last 2 seconds. She got me. But I think it went really good. I was happy with what I got.
So how can you build off of this moving forward, both individually and as a team?
As a team, we all got to hang together. Like, Abby dropped back a little bit and so did Jasmine, but they're definitely better than that. They should be up with me, and they will be. Individually, I think that that second K is what I really need to work on. If I can push through that K, I can get a good time and qualify for the indoor MAC meet.
All right, Andrew, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, here with head coach Lou Snelling. And coach, 4 out of 5 today, 4th place out of 5 teams here at the BGSU Opener, but there were bright spots, most notably Brooke in the weight throw. Just kind of talk about her performance today.
Yeah, Brooke took another big step in a very short period of time. So 1877 is roughly 2 feet further than her last time out. So with the win, it was great to see. think it speaks a lot to her focus and work ethic, and then a lot to what Coach Conley's putting together for her training wise.
Another bright spot was Brittany Sinclair today. Just kind of talk about her performance.
Yeah, first time for Brittany in a uniform, a Bowling Green uniform. So it was nice to see her really, take that step in the quarters. So I believe it was a PR for her today. So yeah, just great to see that immediate impact from the first recruiting class.
Another bright spot that I happened to notice, and I know a couple of the fans noticed too, Andrea Alt today. She had a great race, along with a couple other cross-country names that you and I have talked about a number of times before. Just kind of talk about specifically Andrea, and then maybe a couple other athletes in that bunch.
Yeah, the 3K was a little more tactical, and that's why you didn't see the real big times today. But it was great to see Andrea and Jasmine really kind of put their nose in it and get up front and push, and just have that experience. Because with us being so young right now, that's 100% what we need. So we didn't get the win, we didn't get the big time, but I think it helps us down the road, do those things. So it was valuable from that perspective.
What do you feel you can improve on after today?
Well, with this being our first meet here in January, we just, I think for a multitude of reasons, we just keep getting better, the question is how much better can we get, with the time that we have this indoor season? How many girls can we get to the MAC championships, So yeah, we'll see. We're definitely going to get better. It's just a matter of how much.
Talk about the presence of the new coaches today. Addition of a slew of coaches, second meet of the year for you, but the first home meet for those guys.
Yeah.
Just kind of talk about what they've been able to do for the program.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty obvious, all the positive things they're bringing to the program. So, obviously very excited that they're here and a part of what we're doing. And I think with a little bit of time, because most of them have been on the ground for a pretty short period of time, if we can start to get into years and really see the development that they can bring to this program, really at all levels, it will be exciting.
And lastly, how much of a measuring stick is today's meet for you compared to what you can do for the rest of the season?
Yeah, well, like I said a little bit earlier, we got a long way to go here with our entire year as a whole with track, when we're talking about getting all the way to May and June. So for our first meet of the year, I think it was a measuring stick, particularly with what we did over the break, from a training perspective. So it was a lot of positive, and we just have to take a lot of steps though still.
All right, Coach, thank you very much.
Thank you.